Today, Half Past First Cast has marked a milestone. We are at our first trade show on behalf of our own business, representing Anglers Inn in Mexico, Casa Vieja Lodge in Guatemala, Sportfish Panama Island Lodge in Panama, and Bear Trail Lodge in Alaska. And Hannah put together the booth thanks to McCabe's Printing near our home, which we got a great deal on all of our supplies through the Vienna Business Association, of which we are a member. And I particularly wanted to highlight this 10 by 10 backdrop that she put together. And looking over it, she did an amazing job of putting together all four lodges and telling a story. And I wanted to go through, it's amazing to see how many friends we've met through fishing and how many people we've traveled with over the years. So I wanted to go through and highlight some of those places, and maybe it'll inspire you to take a trip of your own. Top left, that's Brooks Falls in Katmai National Park. That's the National Geographic spot. That's where you go to see bears feasting on salmon. We've fished amongst those bears. If you go to Bear Trail Lodge, you need to do the fly out there at least one day. Moving over, you see at the very top, that's us with our friends Samantha Sukapak and Mike Yee with a 205-pound yellowfin that we caught in Panama. Next to that, in keeping with the Ladies Love It theme, is our friend Sandy Heredia with a 130-pound yellowfin tuna that we caught on a different trip to Panama. Finally, on the far right, there's Sam and Mike again in Guatemala on a trip to Casa Vieja Lodge, catching lunch, a mahi-mahi. Great opportunity. We go there mostly for the sailfish, but if you catch a mahi on the way out, they will prepare it on the boat. Coming back to Panama right here, Hannah's rooster fish was her bucket list fish, El Gallo. She caught an absolute monster in a rainstorm a couple Novembers ago, and look how happy she was. She's hoping to catch a bigger one and get a replica made of that. Moving over here, Sarah Smith, our friend from Wisconsin, caught her personal best largemouth on her first morning at El Salto a few Januaries ago, and then beat it a few casts later. Look how happy she was. Blondes do indeed have more fun. And then if you come over here, you see, this is something you'll see at Casa Vieja multiple times a day. Each sailfish jumps probably 10 or 15 times, all lit up with colors. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on. Moving back down, we have our friend Dale Steele, who's been with us to Brazil and to Mexico and to Panama, here catching one on the Yozuri popper during a feeding frenzy, which you can only see in Panama. Moving from West Texas to East Texas, you have Jennifer Combs, wife of Bass Pro Keith Combs, with a big Mexican largemouth. She goes with us every May or June. Moving down here, we haven't yet caught a giant trevally, but we've caught plenty of bluefin trevally there in Panama. Here's our friend Mikey again. Mikey seems to show up on a lot of these pictures. He's up there in Panama, he's there in Guatemala, and here he is again in Panama. He's also been to Mexico with us. Finally, if you dig down here, you find this ugly guy, Pete Robbins. I think that was like a 20 sailfish day that we had with my parents on our first trip to Guatemala. Just absolutely amazing. Dig down a little deeper, you see my better half, Hannah, fishing on one of our flyouts at Bear Trail Lodge, and indeed, given the name, there's a bear right behind her. It's a little spooky the first 20 or 30 times you see it, but after a while you get used to it. Down here, another sailfish close up at the boat. You will get them close to the boat. You'll get to release them yourself. We don't take them out of the water. Here she is again, the happiest girl in the fishing world. Hannah up on an island at Lake El Salto on the El Salto sign. We try to take a group picture every time we go, and we'd love for you to be in one of those pictures. And finally, last but not least, hey Aaron, you did good. There's our friend Aaron Regas, who's due to have his second baby very soon. Well, his wife is due to have her second baby, which we hope will not prevent him from coming to Mexico in the future. He is the most fun person we go with, and we go with a lot of really fun people. We hope to see him again in the future. So if you want to book a trip and you want to be at a future trade show display, please email us at fishmore@halfpastfirstcast.com. We'd love to see you. We'd love to get you in some of our promotional materials with the fish of a lifetime of your own.